The time is 6:06. I'm not trying to encourage you to turn off your TV right now, but we're here to let you know that until 7 p.m. every night, Xcel Energy charges the highest rate for their electricity that you're using right now. I hope you haven't hit the off button yet, because our Marshall Zellender found out changes proposed for this upcoming year will impact your family habits even more.
Turning on the air costs different depending on what time of day it is. Something you cannot determine by the AC's sound. Xcel currently charges the peak rate for energy from 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. year-round. In a draft presentation obtained by 9 News, Xcel will propose to state regulators an expansion of the peak time in the summer months from 3 p.m. until 9 p.m. However, it will come with a lower peak rate.
You can't ask the kids to, let's pile up on the couch and play video games and watch a movie at 9 p.m. on a school night. Doesn't work.
Cindy Schoenhout is the director of the Office of Utility Consumer Advocate, the people who represent Xcel customers in front of the Public Utilities Commission. Xcel will submit its new time of use proposal to the PUC next week. The details could still change, but it shows a longer peak period during the summertime, 3 p.m. to 9 p.m., and from October to the end of May, the peak period is listed at 5 p.m. to 9 p.m.
Some people have only recently gotten their new smart meters, so you just adjusted to the 3 to 7 p.m. highest prices. And now, within a year or less, you'd be asked to change those habits.
In an emailed statement, Xcel said it will incentivize energy usage, meaning the cheapest rate, when sun and wind are generating the most electricity. After the sun sets, Xcel said customer usage remains relatively high.
Who has time in the morning when you get the kids ready for school to get your laundry done, cook for dinner? I mean, by then the kids are out the door in their pajamas getting on the school bus, right? Xcel
said in its email, the proposed changes do not impact Xcel revenue.
The company will never lose money. They don't propose anything that will end up giving them less money.
Under this proposal, there would just be 2 rates, on-peak and off-peak. No more 2-hour mid-peak pricing during the week. Commercial customers, meaning businesses, will have an hour longer of that peak pricing until 10 p.m. The Xcel presentation said that residential customers' peak pricing would end at 9 p.m. to, quote, alleviate rate acceptance concerns.
So, Marshall, is there a way to force people to use electricity at the times when the electricity is cheaper? I mean, we just heard about it, like you're not going to do your laundry as you're getting your kids ready for school, but is there a way to force people to just use it at a time when they have more?
Cindy and I were talking about that because there's a part of the presentation about curtailing, and I guess that's when wind energy is at its greatest, and perhaps it either gets wasted or has to be sold to other utilities. And between 11 a.m. and 1 p.m., it appears that the wind is there, and so the question is, would Xcel ever make that like a super dirt cheap rate and say, this is when you should be using the electricity? Xcel, in its email to me, said that's something they may consider.
Yeah, well, this is the part of the show that we remind you, hey, we still got 20 more minutes. Don't turn off the TV just yet. Marshall, thank you.